The Fabulous Five go to Innsmouth. A jolly adventure by someone who really shouldn't be writing horror. The Fabulous Five were simply thrilled when Graham announced they'd be spending their summer holiday in a quaint seaside town called Innsmouth. "It sounds smashing," said Lisa, who loved anywhere with a harbour. "I hope they have ice cream," said Liam. "I hope they have chips," said Jimmy. Poppy the cat said nothing, but her tail twitched in a way that suggested deep foreboding. As they cycled into town, they noticed the locals had rather bulging eyes and walked with a curious loping gait. "How marvellously unique," said Lisa. "Perhaps it's a regional dance," said Liam. One of the townsfolk hissed softly and scuttled into a storm drain. "Friendly chap," said Jimmy. They checked into the Gilman House Hotel, which smelled faintly of brine and despair. "What a cosy place," said Graham, brushing aside a damp patch on the wall that pulsed gently. Poppy hissed. "Oh, don't be silly," said Lisa. "It's just the sea air." That night, strange chanting drifted through the streets. "Goodness, the locals are having a sing-song," said Liam. "It's awfully late for a choir practice," said Jimmy. Poppy hid under the bed. The chanting grew louder. Then came the thumping. Then the wet slapping footsteps. Then the screams. "My word," said Graham, peeking out the window. "They're having quite the festival." Below, robed figures dragged a man toward the sea. He begged for mercy. A monstrous shape rose from the waves. The man was not seen again. "Do you think they'll let us join in?" asked Lisa. "I've brought ginger beer," said Jimmy. The next morning, the Fabulous Five decided to explore the esoteric order of Dagon. "What a smashing name for a club," said Liam. Inside, they found altars, golden artifacts, fish idols, and a large pit that smelled of ancient tides and broken sanity. "Golly," said Jimmy, eyes wide with delight, as he held up a strange heavy gold crown. "Do you think they might be smugglers?" "How atmospheric," said Lisa. Graham poked a tentacle with a stick. It recoiled. "How playful," he said. A priest with gills approached them. "Leave," he croaked. "Oh, we'd love to," said Graham, "but we haven't had lunch yet." They left after discovering the priest was allergic to Poppy, who scratched him on the nose. He dissolved into a puddle of seawater. "Goodness," said Jimmy, "he must be terribly dehydrated." That evening the townsfolk gathered again, chanting louder than ever. The sea boiled. A colossal shape rose from the deep, its eyes glowing with ancient hunger. "Look!" cried Lisa. "A whale!" "That's no whale," said Graham, "but what a splendid creature!" The entity roared, shaking the cliffs. Poppy yawned. The monster paused. It stared at the cat. It slowly sank back into the sea. "Poppy saved the day," said Liam. Poppy licked her paw. The Fabulous Five cycled home the next morning, waving cheerfully at the traumatised survivors and fish folk lurking in doorways. "What a lovely holiday," said Lisa. "Let's come again next year," said Jimmy. Poppy hissed. And somewhere beneath the waves, something ancient and terrible shuddered at the memory of that cat.